basement that we're doing. We've done some work behind the scenes, but I just want to show you guys kind of what we're doing and then show you how to spray texture, because that's what we're working on today. You can tell everything's mudded and sanded everywhere. The closet's not quite down, I just did another coat of mud, but we just wanted to get the room going here. So we're getting ready to shoot some texture now. I preferably like skip trowel texture. It looks nicer, it's that more modern look, but the room that we did over in that area, we already had spray textured everything, so we're gonna make it match. So what we got is the spray texture all mixed up in this bucket. You just pour it in there with water and mix it up. This is what it is. It's just USG spray texture. And then I just mix it up with my drill and then fill it with water. Another tip I'd recommend before starting is this leaves like a lot of spots from the sanding. So if you get a broom or rag or even your hand, go around the whole room and knock all that dust off so the texture will stick better. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. When that's done, I'll show you guys how to use this texture gun that I got. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me okay still. I got a mask on because this dust is not something you wanna breathe in. But I got the whole thing swept up pretty good. Everything's mostly knocked down. So like I said, we just got that stuff mixed up. I'll probably mix it again real quick to loosen it up. It's been sitting a minute. And then we have our air compressor set to 100, I might bump that down. Set to 100 PSI. And those of you that don't know what this is called a hopper gun. I got mine at Harbor Freight because it's way cheaper than like Home Depot or Lowe's, and it works just as good. So you're gonna fill this thing up, hook it to your air hose. They come with different attachments for the size of the texture you want to shoot out. I have the mid-size in. And you're gonna put the bit that you want. I recommend doing a spot down lower or somewhere where you can test it out first. And then once you get the texture you like, you just start spraying it everywhere. A couple tips though, if you get too close to the wall, you're gonna have a really, really heavy texture. You probably get a bunch of big chunks. And then the further away you go, the smaller the texture is and it's not gonna be near as heavy. So you gotta find that happy medium. And then just go with it. You can tell I have all my outlets and the light switch taped off. Part of the doorway is plasticed off. The windows I'm gonna leave because you can wipe it off fairly easy. Once you get it wet, it just reactivates it. I'll show you guys what to do here in just a second. You're gonna want this like a pancake consistency too. You don't want it too runny, because then your texture is just gonna run off the wall, and you don't want it too thick because then it'll just clog your spray gun. So once you get that like, it's like a, I don't even know if you can tell. You just want a pancake consistency. So I got a decent amount in there. You can put more, but this thing gets kind of heavy the more you put in at once. So now, we'll hook up to the air gun. you can tell everything's textured. Looks a little weird right now because it's all wet, but once it dries, it'll look just like a completely white wall, almost primed kind of. But yeah, it's not bad. That's what it looks like. I went with the medium. They have like a heavier one that's even bigger than that, and then they have a small one that's more of those smaller, like fine pieces like that. But this is the kind of texture I like. When you're doing it, depending on what kind of texture you're doing on your ceiling, I like to just go up to the ceiling a little bit. That'll all get hidden when you texture the ceiling. So all we have left after a little bit is when that dries, I'll sand it and then we'll texture in there. But the next thing to do, probably the end of the night or tomorrow, is I'll do the knockdown texture on the ceiling. We'll show you how to do that. But anyways, that's all you guys got to do a spray texture. It's pretty easy. You can't mess it up unless, like I mentioned before, if you get too close to the wall or if you're too far away, or if your stuff's too runny or too thick. So as long as you got those few things right, you should get pretty good results with this type of texture. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today.